T. Shatkar, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College, Bidar. Today I am going to give the lecture on target costing. This is the most important concept for cost accounting students. It is a modern cost management techniques used by cost accountant. Target costing. The concept of target costing had its origin in Japan in 1960 as a result of difficult market condition. Target costing can be defined as a cost management tool for reducing the overall cost of the product over its product life cycle. Target costing is the target price less target profit from the product. This is a modern cost management techniques. It is superior than the traditional cost management techniques. This is one of the most important concept in reducing the cost. Definition: according to the CIMA official terminology, a target costing is a product cost estimate derived by subtracting a desired profit margin from a competitive market price. Target costing is a formal system that attempts to achieve a target cost. Target costing is just not costing system or a cost management technique, but this is a complete business management philosophy that is purely market oriented. Target costing is a structured system for achieving a target cost at which a proposed product with its specific functionality must be produced to generate a target profit at its target selling price. Here the concept of target cost is in a very competitive. Right now we are in a era of a competitive era. Here there is a lot of competition between the manufacturers, so that the customer want very competitive price product and very well featured. The customer actually what they want, the quality product at a very less price. Here the olden days the costing is only limited to the official cost accountant department. What is that? Recording concept. First we have to incur the expenditure, then we have to record it, and we have to find out the cost of production. But this is totally different from the traditional costing. Target costing will begin from the market research, market oriented. Here we will do the research on product. So what actually customer want, at what price, means we have to do the detailed structured questionnaire that should be collected from the customer, that should be collected from the end user, what actually they want. For example, we want to manufacture a mobile. Right now we will do the number of competitor in a mobile industry, then who are the top 10 mobile producers in a market. We will do the all the features of their mobile. We will make the list of the features available in those top 10 mobiles. Then accordingly we will make the questionnaire, we will do the survey. Say what customer want. The customer are given full freedom to the features of a mobile. We will ask the question, what how much megapixel you want, what is the resolution of the mobile, what is the RAM you will require, what is the hard disk you will require, everything. Then what is the quality of video you will require. Each and every question will be asked, and what price you will ready to purchase all these features. The customer himself will decide the price of the product and future of the product. Accordingly we will do the manufacturing. Target costing study objective. In a highly competitive market, price is largely determined by the supply and demand. Most must control cost to earn a profit. Target costing, cost that provides the desired profit on a product when the seller does not have control over the product price. In a market where we don't have the control over the market, so that market price minus desired profit is equal to target costing. 5 steps in developing a target cost. They are: first we will do the develop of a product that satisfy the need of the potential customer. Then the product should satisfy the potential need of the customer. In the initial step only we have to find out the need of the customer. For potential customers need, what is the need of the product. Then choose the target price. The target price is also decided by the potential customer itself only. Then derive the target cost per unit. How to find out the target cost per unit? Target price per unit minus target operating income per unit, then you will get the target cost per unit. Perform cost analysis. We have to do the detailed cost analysis of the based on the target cost of production per unit. So we got the target cost per unit, then we have to classify that in that what is the material cost, what is the labor cost, what is the overhead should be there, because we have the target already, we know that. In that only we have to make a production, that is perform, we will require perform cost analysis in detail to allocate the cost per unit in unit wise material, labor, overhead. Then perform value engineering to achieve the target cost. We have to do the rigorous exercise. We will take the cooperation from the engineering department, production department, design department to reduce the quality of reduce the target particular target cost to achieve the target cost what we have fixed. Then the target cost process. The target cost process will follow as follow below shown figure. First, establishing the target price. We have to establish the target price. In that, first we have to do the concept development, then planning and market analysis. With the help of concept development and planning and market analysis, we will fix the target price. Then when we got the target price, in that we have to minus the profit margin, that is targeted profit. Targeted price minus profit margin is equal to target cost. We got the target cost. In that, attaining the target cost, what we have to do? We have to do the production, design and value engineering, then production and continuous improvement. We have to do the continuous improvement to achieve the target cost. The following are the difference between target costing and traditional costing. First one, competitive market consideration, derived cost planning. Market consideration not part of the cost planning. In a traditional system, there is no market consideration. We are never considering the market consideration. Price determine cost. Here price will determine the cost, but here it is reverse. Cost will determine the price in a traditional custom. Design is focused for reducing the cost. The basic aim of the target cost is to reduce the cost, because we know already what is our target. Influence is focused to reduce the cost. Customer input guides cost reduction. Customer will guide to reduce the cost, but cost reduction is not a customer derived. In a traditional system, cost reduction is not customer derived. Then cross functional terms manage cost. Cost accountants are not responsible. Supplier are involved during the product design. Here supplier are not involved in a product design. Minimize the cost of a ownership to the customer. Minimize the initial price paid by the customer. Involve the whole value chain in a cost planning. Little or no involvement of value chain in a cost planning. Advantages of target costing. The following are some of the advantages of target costing. Number one, proactive approach to the cost management. Orients organizer towards the customer. It is customer derived, customer focused. It is basic aim out to the customer focused. Then breaks down the barriers between the department, because there is before that there is no any coordination between market and cost accounting department. But now the marketing department, market orientation, we have to take the help of marketing to decide the price of the product, so that the coordination between the department is must. Implementation enhance the employee awareness and empowerment. Faster partnership with the supplier. Minimize the non-value added activity. When we are minimizing the non-value added activity, then ultimately we will reduce the cost. Encourage the selection of lowest cost value added activity. We have to enhance the value added activity, that to also lowest cost. Reduce the time to market. Then disadvantages of a target costing. The following are some of the disadvantages of a target costing. In that, number one, effective implementation and use requires the development of detailed cost data. Just implementation of target costing is not so easy, because we have to get the very detailed data, scientific base. We have to do the cost analysis. Then only we will able to implement the target costing. Its implementation requires willingness to cooperate. All the cooperation from all the department. It may be marketing, selling, production department, engineering department, cost accounting department, finance department. All other department cooperation is required. Then requires many meeting for coordination. We have, because this is totally opposite, different to the traditional cost accounting system, so that we have to convey all the employee of the department who are related, production, engineering, marketing. We have to make a frequent meeting. What is the structure of target costing? What is the plan of implementation of target costing? How to implement, how to succeed in a market? We have to make a frequent meeting to coordinate. We have to convey the all other employee of the department. Many may reduce the quality of the product due to the use of the chief component, which may be inferior quality. Means just we have know the target cost. To achieving the target cost, we never compromise with the quality. If we compromising with the quality means, then no use of this. Okay, thank you one and all.